This is the Anker SOLIX F3800 Plus portable power station with the 400-watt solar panel. Sitting right in front of me, this thing looks absolutely massive and rugged, just like you'd expect from a whole home backup battery. I'll give you my quick review, sharing what stood out to me and making this as real and clear as possible, especially for folks who aren't already super into the power station scene. When it comes to backup power, I know a lot of us get lost in watts, volts, and battery chemistry. I want this video to be chill, straight to the point, and hopefully helpful, whether you're prepping for outages or just curious. Holding the SOLIX F3800 Plus for the first time, I admit, I was honestly a little taken aback by its size and weight. With those big reinforced corners, sturdy black finish, and the huge handles both front and back, this thing doesn't mess around. It's thick, tall, and really feels more like something you'd find in a pro workshop or a serious garage than your typical camping power bank. At over 140 pounds, this isn't something you'll want to move every day, even though it does have big wheels and a pull-out trolley handle. The wheels help, especially on flat floors or short driveway trips, but if you're imagining tossing this in the back of a car by yourself, let's just say it's not happening unless you've got help. Anker went for a tower-style look, and it actually helps with the display. There's a high-resolution color screen on top that you can see clearly, even in sunlight. The ports are placed on the front for easy reach, and there's a lot of them. 6 120-volt AC outlets for regular plugs, 3 of the newest fast USB-C charging ports, 2 standard USB, and a car socket. It's all tucked in neatly, with the essential buttons big and obvious. From my experience using the SOLIX F3800 Plus, what surprised me most is just how much it can handle at once. I hooked it up to my home's transfer box to simulate a power outage. The first thing I noticed is how easy it is to control with the Anker app, which works via Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. You don't need internet, and you can actually see how much power is going in or out, turn ports on or off, and check on battery health. For me, this was a stress reliever compared to old-school gas generators. With those, you're always listening for weird noises or smelling fumes. Not here. It's super quiet, with fans only kicking on when you really push the load or on hot days. One of the biggest key features, in my opinion, is the dual voltage output. For those new to this, homes in the US use 120 volts for most things, but bigger appliances like dryers, some well pumps, and electric ovens need 240 volts. Usually, you'd have to buy 2 battery generators and combine them in a pretty complicated way to get 240 volts. Anker made it simple. Just plug your 240 volt appliance straight in with the right cable. For me, this meant I could run my well pump like I would with a gas generator, and not worry about water during a blackout, which is legit peace of mind. And let's talk numbers. 6,000 watts of continuous output and 9,000 watt surge means this thing is tough enough for just about any household device. I tested it on a refrigerator. It kept things cool for over 12 hours. My office setup, with desktop, monitors, and a couple gadgets, got a full workday out of one charge. Even my living room TV and a space heater worked at the same time for hours. What I really like about this is the flexibility. If you need even more capacity, you can connect extra batteries. The base model starts with a chunky 3.84 kWh. That's enough for basic essentials for a day or two, but you can hook up more batteries for a huge expandable system, fitting the setup to your needs. The built-in solar charging is also great. Anker's panel pops open easily, plugs right in, and if the weather's good, it brings in up to 3,200 watts. That means you aren't stuck waiting all day to recharge. I managed to get from empty to 80% in around an hour and 15 minutes on AC power, which is plain fast for a battery of this size. The app control is such a relief too. You don't have to run outside or into the garage to check what's going on. But I have to be honest, there are things I don't love. The weight is the first thing. At almost 150 pounds, it demands a permanent spot or at least help moving it. The tower design, though good for stacking, can feel awkward if you need to wheel it over uneven ground or through tight doorways. It's not unstable, but you need to be careful. I also noticed that while there are 3 USB-C ports and lots of EC plugs, the USB-A ports don't have fast charging, which, surprisingly, felt like a downside for charging an old tablet or phone quickly. For a power station this big and new, I feel like that could have been better. There's no built-in wireless charging, but honestly, I only ever use that on small camping batteries anyway. About battery life, Anker uses EVE-grade lithium iron phosphate, LiFePO4 batteries, which means you're looking at about 3,000 full charge cycles before it drops to 80% capacity. That's years of heavy use. Some newer competitors advertise even more cycles, but for almost everyone, this is going to hold up longer than we'll probably need it. Anker also includes a 5-year warranty, which helps give me some peace of mind. A few little details stood out for daily use. The screen visibility is excellent, even in sunlight, so you don't have to squint. The fans run quietly, and you won't hear them unless the load is heavy. Everything feels sturdy, the plugs click in tightly, and the app connection never gave me trouble. The expansion ports are covered but accessible, and there's clear labeling everywhere. In conclusion, from my experience with the Anker SOLIX F3800 Plus portable power station, it's perfect for anyone who needs serious backup for their home, RV, or even for larger outdoor work. I'd recommend this for people in regions with regular storms or outages, or for anybody running a home office off-grid. It covers the essential boxes: tons of power, reliable app control, real dual voltage output, and flexible charging options, AC, solar, or even gas generator backup. If you can handle its weight and the fact that you'll need a friend to help move it, the F3800 Plus seriously delivers on what it promises. You can find detailed information about the Anker SOLIX F3800 Plus portable power station with 400-watt solar panel in the comments section. See you in the next video.